Hi there. Today we're talking about 5 tips how to deal with whiplash naturally. And the reason why I bring up this topic today is because I was in an accident on the weekend. I was rear ended while I was stopping to merge into traffic. And of course, when you get rear ended, you suffer some shock. And my daughter was with me in the car, so I was very concerned. Luckily, she was fine, no worries. I was twisted at an ankle because I looked to the traffic, and so I was in shock for sure after this happened. And when you start shaking all over, and I was trying to take pictures with my phone of the other car and the papers, and I was really, really shaken because I did not see that coming. So my body had an acute shock response, which you expect when you're in an accident, right? This is not uncommon. And I also noticed neck pain right away after it happened. And, but tough as I am, I said, okay, I'm going to wait. Maybe it goes away overnight. And it didn't, though. And you get this confirmed all the time. If you have whiplash and maybe you experience it yourself, it gets worse the following days. And that's what happened to me. So my neck was really, really sore. I felt like a robot. I didn't want to turn my head. I was in pain. And so I decided to go get checked out medically, of course, because I wanted to know, I wanted to make sure there's nothing more serious than that. But I did feel a little off, I felt a little slower, and of course the pain. So I was like, yes, better to get checked out. So that's what I did. And when we have acute inflammation, because that's basically what it is when we sustain an injury, we have the pain, we have maybe some redness, not always. In my case, I didn't have any, but it could be. I had the swelling, my muscles here were slightly swollen, also my shoulders. It felt hot to the touch, and you feel like you're getting a headache, things like this. So those are all signs for acute inflammation. And I was very happy that I did get checked out. I went to my chiropractor here, and she confirmed that I had whiplash, and we did some treatments, which I'm very, very grateful for because it did already bring me lots of relief right away. So if you ever get in that situation, I recommend chiropractic and massage therapy as a treatment just because I feel like they have a very good approach on how to deal with this. So, but I wouldn't be a holistic nutritionist if I would not also make my own protocol how to deal with whiplash or acute injury inflammation. If I wouldn't come up with a protocol for myself. And I want to share this with you so that, hopefully not. I don't wish it on anyone. But if you ever get in that situation where you suffer whiplash or, a sprained ankle, whatever it is, where there's acute inflammation, then you might want to consider supporting your body with other natural ways as well. So, of course, when you go see medical professional, they give you exercises to do, and that's very beneficial. They also either recommend heat or ice. That there's always a debate which one's better. My tip for you here is always go with what you feel is best for you. So you either do ice or heat, depending on your injury. So those are things that you probably know already, that's what's going to help. So what else am I doing specifically to help with my whiplash? So hydration. Hydration is key here. So why do we want to drink even more water than we do anyway, right? We all drink lots of water, don't we? So hydration is key here because if we have acute inflammation, the body is very busy transporting nutrients to the site of injury and also getting rid of debris. It's busy fixing, and you can just imagine a house and you have workers that fix maybe the roof or whatnot. So, they bring up materials, to the side to fix your roof, but they also take old shingles off, so they need to remove those. And in order to get this process flowing smoothly, you need water, right? Because it's kind of like your transportation material. It makes the blood a little thinner, so it can happen more smoothly. So water is very, very important. You want to drink lots of it. Throughout the day is best. I mean, if you can chuck it, okay, but I think spread it out. I think that's the best approach. So water is key, number one. Number two, fish oils, especially high in EPA fish oils. Very, very beneficial also for your brain health in general, but especially when you have acute inflammation. The EPA, the essential fatty acids, help tremendously to lower inflammation and bring the nutrients to the site of injury. And antioxidants, that's another one. Very good to lower inflammation and help the body with the nutrients it needs. And in this case, I like to use food. So I loaded up on more berries. That's my preferred antioxidant food that I just enjoy very much. So in the morning when I'm having a smoothie, I just throw lots of berries in there. It can be frozen, can be fresh, depending on where you live and what you can get. So antioxidants. Berries in my smoothie in the morning. I have them in my salad for lunch. You know, I throw blueberries in, strawberries, raspberries, whatever I can get. And you know, sometimes I even make a little sauce and then I put this on my dinner as well. So lots of ways to use berries for sure. So for the antioxidants, I mean, there are other foods, but berries are my preferred way of getting antioxidants in my body. You can also buy a supplement if you prefer. Kukuma, that's the ingredient in turmeric. So you can either get turmeric by itself as a root in the grocery store, grind it up, put it in everything you eat or in your tea. You can make a turmeric tea, for example, if you prefer. You can also buy capsules. Make sure they're bioavailable because Kukuma is very, very beneficial for inflammation, to help the body cope with it and to do its job properly so that, you know, you get rid of it as fast as you can because you don't want to stay in pain for a very long time. And also, if you use these methods that I'm telling you today, you might not even need a lot of pain medication. Like in my case, I'm not taking any other pain medications because this works really well for me and nothing else is needed. And those are foods for most part. And also, another way I really like to eat turmeric is in kale chips. So I just recently posted a recipe on my site, how to make kale chips. That's my preferred salty snack. You know, that's an alternative to potato chips. And I just, you know, put lots of turmeric on top when I bake them. And they're so good and yummy, and I get the nutrients in that my body needs right now. And of course, movement. Move your head as much as you can, of course. Don't hurt it, but you know, do the exercises that your medical professional recommends. This is very beneficial. Don't try and rest it too much. We want to keep it flexible. So also that helps with the inflammation, that it, you know, moves through the process faster. So those were my 5 tips. I hope this will help you if you ever get in that situation, which again, I don't hope you will. But this is my personal protocol. It works really well for me. I can already see improvements in my whiplash. And I hope that this was of value to you. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.